F5. Know what I'm saying? And bitch, I ain't playing. Damn, I got one like and not even one viewer. Damn, y'all are in this bitch already. Oh shit, man, y'all are in this bitch already. What is going down, everybody? What is going down? Make sure y'all like the stream, cause y'all know how I love my algorithms. God damn it, y'all know I love my algorithms. So please drop a like and subscribe to the channel, cause you know we be here every day, all day. Don't play. You know what I'm saying? What's up, King Foka? Mr. Killer KB, Braylon Breed. Oh, Ray Ray's in the goddamn stream. Ooh, wee. Robbie G, what's going on, bro? I appreciate it, King Foka, for real, man. You know what? Hopefully, bro, like, when I get all this stuff straightened out, bro, you probably might be the moderator of my stream, dog. Low key. You might be the moderator of all my streams, bro, because I appreciate the love. I really do. I ain't even gonna lie. I appreciate all the love, man. For real. And we got 8 people in the damn stream. Man, so we got some shit to cover, dog. So lately I was looking at some of these damn what's up real family? What's up real family? L Sticky in the goddamn mix. We was looking at the some safeties, man, some real good safeties, dog, that was projected in the third and fifth round, man. And they looking pretty good, man. I seen Armani Watts from Texas A&M. He's projected to go in the third round. I think that'll be pretty good. He's a good talent that I really like, that I'm really high on. If he does fall to the third round, I think he'd be a good addition to go in the third round, especially like if we don't pick nobody up in free agency to fill that void at safety. And potentially, I could see them really though, as stupid as they can, as the Texas can be at times. I really, what's up, Wink? What's up, Wink? What's going down, bro? I really see them probably trying to move Hal out of the goddamn situation, bro, and might be moving in some young people. As much as I don't want that to happen, but you know, Texans Texans be hating. You know what I'm saying? So who knows, bro? But honestly, man, I seen some good safety. There's a safety out of V Tech, bro. That was really good. That I watched film on. Ronnie Harrison from Alabama. They're not projecting him to go in the first or second. They think that he might be a third or fifth round talent. And I liked what I seen from him too as well. So I think we really got some good talent that might be in the third round. And a lot of people was asking if in Honcho stream, we was just in Honcho stream, you know, doing a video. And I ain't forget about y'all questions, man. I seen y'all talk about what should we trade up to the first. Bro, hell no, we shouldn't trade up to the first, man. I feel like really what that does for us, man, is trading up to the first puts us in a bigger hole, man, for next year. And really, in all honesty, dog, we don't need to trade up to the first, man. I think that we got in the third round, we got 3 picks, bro. We can really take that, and that we just really can take that, bro, and build on that, man. They coming in with a chip on their shoulder. They want to play in the NFL just like the next man, bro. They gonna come in here, man, and they gonna ball out. And I did see the Elliott, I think his last name was Elliott, the safety out of Texas, bro. He looked fucking good, bro. He looked good too. And he's projected to be like a second to third round talent. So maybe we might be able to get our hands on him. But if it came down to him or Armani Watts, those were my two top. My top three would be Elliott, Armani Watts, and Ronnie Harrison out of Alabama, bro. In no particular order. I think any one of those guys would be pretty good. And that's, I mean, for real family, but they were talking about that we should focus on safety and O line to really build on, man. And I really think that I think that really with this, bro, we should be able to get at least a corner, you know, at least one corner, if not two. And I think Morgan Burnett should be good to come out and should be pretty much good to come out and I think I'm leaning more towards Morgan Burnett at safety, bro. If he really come out and really, if we looking at corners, I think the biggest front runner right now is going to be Malcolm Butler. Malcolm Butler or Tremaine Johnson, man. Those are the two people that I would really be focused on the defensive aspect. Now, O line, man, I'm thinking about, I think we have Davenport at right tackle. Um, if we don't get old boy from the Patriots, man. And that's a that's a real good question, real family. I don't really know because I don't know if they're gonna handle that this season or next season. I know that he's really up for a contract and he deserves that contract because he played for that contract. But I think that he's gonna get a decent amount, man. If not, anywhere between 85 to 100 mil for a contract, bro. And that's what I really feel, and I wouldn't even shame that, bro, because he's been playing his ass off. Bryce Butler, from the Cowboys, man, the wide receiver. I mean, he looks solid, bro, but he ain't never even put up over like 700 yards, bro, in the season. And I mean, it really depends, bro, on what happens, man. Because his production was down a little bit, but because they wasn't putting him in the game. But from what I seen from him, he looked pretty good. I think he could be a good little aspect, bro, to bring to the team as a maybe a third or a fourth receiver. But he ain't gonna like that when he come to the team, bro. Clowney not giving him JJ money. Well, I think as it of like you know he might be he might be replacing JJ realistically, bro. And that's like future references. You know that's a tough one to talk about, bro, because it it it's just real tough to really touch on that situation because you don't know what the Texas organization is really thinking on that aspect. So you don't know what he's gonna do, but I think that's Watt's replacement, bro. At the end of the day, and unless Watt comes back and he shows that he's good, that might be his replacement, bro. And I know King Foker. The Patriots is always looking for goddamn drama, man. Brady gonna play Sunday, man, and he gonna play just as normal, bro. Ain't shit wrong with his right hand. He might have dinged up his right hand, or he might have did something with his right hand, and it looked bad. Like they trying to make it look bad, bro, but it's not bad, bro. Tom Brady is always gonna come out and play. Tom Brady ain't gonna sit on no goddamn game because he hurt his hand. I mean, of course it's his throwing hand, bro, but you know what the Patriots gonna do. They go, okay, sit out, take your time, soak your hand, do this, do that, man, all that type of shit. He'll be good, man. And Braylon, you said who stands out in the South Senior Bowl roster? I seen a few good players, man. But as far as me going in depth with it and looking at it, I haven't really looked too much in it. But I seen some people that caught my attention. Isaiah Wynn, I heard that he was gonna be in the South, man. And I really feel like for the Texans coaches to be coaching that and really getting a look at some of this talent because the Senior Bowl is really for the later round talent, and you find a lot of people that that will come out of the Senior Bowl as those later round picks, man. And yeah, and that's what I feel, real fan. I think JJ is gonna come out and pretty much ball next season, man. I don't see him, you know, as a person that's just going, not come out and ball, bro. And I feel like that he'll do good, man. Uh, he's like, if Brady gets hurt during the game, those Jimmy G questions will be rampant. Oh, bro, I know they would, man, because they heard about Jimmy G, bro, and they didn't get the max that they could, for Jimmy G. And I understand it, but do you really think they give a damn, man, when you got Tom Brady and all that stuff, and they really, what are they building towards? You know, it just really depends, man. And 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 I know real fam like 7 8 sacks would be good, man. But I feel like that White, if he comes back as strong as I predict him to, I don't see why he can't get like 11 plus sacks, man. And especially if they take those defensive changes, man, and put Cornell back behind the reins, man, and getting Watt involved. And what's up, man, up, bro? And shout out to Man Up, man. Y'all go check out his channel too, man, because he's doing a giveaway for all the subs, man. So y'all go ahead and y'all check out his channel. He be talking some of that good Houston sports, man. So y'all check out Man Up, man. But yeah, dude, I think JJ Watt can come out and he could produce, man. If he stay healthy and they get him in the mix and get him, in the right system, the right scheme, and put him in the right places, man, and actually, give him a little bit of focal point in the defense instead of, I've seen a lot of things where I had to go back and watch film on it because, they leave Watt stationary in certain certain places, man, and they think that Watt is able to do it all, man. and he ain't able to do it all, bro. So it's a little tough in that aspect, man. And no, I don't think Kaepernick is done, bro. I think Kaepernick is focused on everything that's going on with what he's doing and making sure that he got his fundraiser going. People are matching his a million that he's giving out for people in poverty stricken homes and everything like that, man. So um, I know, and that's what I was saying. Like that's what I was gonna get to is that you can't drop Big Ben in that situation though. Big Ben is still that guy that's gonna produce and do everything that he's supposed to do with that team. So I don't see them dropping Big Ben, but Cap could go somewhere and play. If Cap could even come here and play and be a backup, man. But and that's something that I mentioned too, real family. I said that especially with Clowney, the way that's been going on, and they gonna take Watt lightly because of those two seasons that he's missed. He's not gonna be completely forgotten, but they're gonna take him lightly than usual, and they're gonna focus on Clowney a lot more. I think Clowney's gonna be a focal point with a lot of other stuff going on in the defense. So with him doing that and everything going on like that, man, you might you might get a little bit of attention off of JJ, but it also depends on what's going on with that, man. But JJ is one of those dudes that you can't forget about, and once he start wreaking havoc in the league, you know they're gonna start focusing back on him, and he's gonna be a focal point back on the defense, and they're gonna start doubling him and doing everything about that, man. And you said nobody's talking about how Gronk is healthy. Who stops him? Fan fact: he's never lost a Super Bowl. Uh, ooh, nobody is talking about Gronk and how dynamic he is as a tight end, man. And I mean, he's top 10 tight end of all time, honestly, if you asking me. And I'm not no Patriots fan. I ain't no Patriot dick rider or nothing, man. But he's still good, man. He's still good, and he can still produce, and he's a good target for Brady. And I think one of his only targets that Brady has. But you'll never see, man. And you said J.J. Watt straight up for who? At this point, man, with everything going on with J.J. Watt, you might not get anybody straight up for JJ. You might find some good, decent people that you can get straight up for JJ. But if JJ came back next season and proved that he's actually supposed to be here, and say for instance they wanted to trade JJ, they could. I mean, shit, it happens, man. And Merciless is the man who low key makes the defense better. I agree. I agree. Merciless is one of those dudes that's like the silent difference maker on teams, man. Like he can really make a difference, and he could really, take a defense and turn them better. And because like a lot of people, he's not a household name. I'm not saying that teams don't come in and game plan for him, but still, he's still a home record, bro, and that he can go in and he can make a lot of differences in a lot of games. Like with Brady, hitting Brady, bro. Excuse me. Should we get Ezekiel Ansah? Hell nah, bro. We should not get Ezekiel Ansah. And he's a good player, don't get me wrong, bro, but that's money. You talking about a lot of money. You talking about crazy amounts of money for Ezekiel Ansah. It's not worth it, bro. And yeah, I agree, bro. He's the one who's forgotten on the Texans defense. Like he can't change a game, but like he can't get 2 or 3 sacks. How long before Brady drop off? Shit, probably till he retire. I give him probably like what he's 40 now. I'll probably say if you give him 40 between when he's 43, 44, and those hits really start catching up to him. Excuse me, man. I'm going through shit with my situation, but Brady is one of those standalone guys, bro. You can never count on you can't really count on him dropping off, bro. He ain't gonna drop off, man. He's one of those people that's not gonna drop off because he out there and he producing every single year, and every year that you have people, bro, that really doubt him and be like, man, Brady getting old. He ain't gonna contribute this year. That he make you eat crow every fucking time. So I can't even sit here and give you an accurate answer on that, bro. But if I had to guess, I'd say it's around the 43, 44 mark. I think he got 3 or 4 more good years that he could probably give, man. Unless it's an injury that really put him out and that really, damage his career. But that's about it, man. And oh shit, that's exactly what I just said. Uh, Big Ben don't need to retire, bro. I think Big Ben, bro, is putting out them numbers, bro. He's still putting out them numbers, and he still take the Pittsburgh to the goddamn playoffs every year. I just think that in that situation, when you have people like Todd Haley and Mike Tomlin, there might be some little changes that they can make to be have a better playoff success ratio. But that's only the difference that I see in that situation, bro. Uh, you know, and what's up? Would you pick up Connor Barwin? Probably not. I wouldn't pick up Connor Barwin. I think there's other people that we could really target and actually have better people that's put in that situation to be better in our situation, man. Like Wink and Ray Ray, they got good people that you can that you can bring in, and they had some good game changes that they threw my direction, into where I looked at them and I was like, yeah, those would be some good key pieces for cheap too, and that's pretty much it in that situation. So I think, like I said, shout out to those two guys, Wink and Ray Ray, man. They some good people that can really tell you about what's really going on in that situation, and that's something that's really good. Ben is still good, but he has to reduce his picks. Yeah, and that's the problem with that. When you're a quarterback and you have arguably the best wide receiver in the league, you're going to force a lot of passes, and sometimes those passes can get away from you. They can be underthrown, they can be sailed over you, and that's how he created a lot of his picks, man. And and I agree. I know, for instance, if they try to franchise tag Bell, bro, he is out of there, bro. He is not coming back. Le'Veon Bell's not coming back, and Martavius Bryant is trying to get the hell up out of there, bro. And building their defense is one thing that's good for Pittsburgh. But you know what? Screw all that. We not here for Pittsburgh, bro. Uh, we here for the real shit, bro. And I think that the let's talk about some Texans shit, man. Let's talk about some matter of fact, we'll get into Rockets and then we'll get into Texas, bro. So how do y'all feel about the Rockets and Warriors game, man? Like what's y'all's predictions? What y'all think is gonna go on? What y'all think is success for the Rockets to get the dub, bro? Because I feel like, in my opinion, if they have to give 100% the whole game, bro, and especially if they play like they did last night against the Warriors, man, and Harden can, he looked a little sluggish last night, bro. But if they can, if he can get his feet underneath him, I think that they should do good. Uh, yeah, and that's a big thing, bro. No Ariza, no Green, man. So Ariza's not giving you that defense. Green is not giving you them pivotal shots, bro. Uh, I'm sorry, that is the most atrocious thing I have read today, bro. You think the Warriors are going? I mean, I said the Warriors. I meant the Thunder is going to win the championship, man. That's a no bueno, bro. What's up, Berkeley? Uh, I don't, bro. Nah, dude, that's not happening, bro. Thunder is not winning the championship, dog. They haven't even, and I knew that even when they signed both of those two, Paul George and Melo, bro. I could already tell you they wasn't gonna win the championship, and I tell you why. It's simply because that, you know, at the end of the day, bro, they don't have no, they don't have no actual like game plan and scheme for them to actually really gel and really get together as a team, man. And that's one thing that they are lacking, and that's why they lose games all the goddamn time, is because they can't find a common ground. You got Melo that he says that he's happy with the role that he has, but also, you know, it's just not the way to go, bro. And he's like, man, I was just listening. I heard Thunder win championship. I knew who said it before I checked the chat. Oh man, dude. I mean, really at the end of the day, man, Melo's not happy with his role. Honestly, if you want my opinion, and then plus Paul George he's that man on the team, bro. And I wouldn't go as far as saying Westbrook's trash, bro. I just think that Westbrook has the mindset that that's his team. They already built around him. They gave him that big contract, bro. That's Westbrook's team, and you can't really take that away from him and bringing in key players. That's not the good thing, dog. Like, you can't bring in good players. You can't just bring in, oh man, I got the best players in the league. No, you need people that fit schemes. You need people that really needs to fit that player's mold, and that's why you have good teams like Golden State And and honestly, it's not because they had the best pieces. It's because they made themselves the best pieces. You didn't know who Klay Thompson was coming into the draft and getting drafted. You didn't know who Steph Curry was coming in and getting drafted. You didn't know too much about Draymond Green. You didn't know too much about Zaza. You didn't know too much of a lot of people. And then they add KD. And that's just KD being a little hoe. But that's it is what it is. And Lonzo got those 30K votes because of his name. You know. So like that's just why Lonzo got in there, and that's what I agree with that too, Huncho. Is that Westbrook is like an AI in a sense, bro. AI ran that team, and he just didn't have good players to fit around his scheme that could help them win a championship. They got to a championship ultimately, but they end up losing because, you know. It's just not good in that sense for them, man. So they really got to think about what they got to do as an organization. Like I don't knock the Thunder, bro, but still they got to figure out what they got really going on in that organization, and especially in the sense of where they was up 3-1, against the Warriors, bro. Like, come on, man, you was up 3-1, and man, y'all let them dudes come back, bro. Okay, uh, Melo to the Pacers, it's still gonna be the same thing, bro. Melo's not gonna do good on the Pacers. He has to get into a team, man, that can really utilize his strengths and weaknesses and know how to really utilize him correctly. And that's why he was so good in Denver for that whole time, is because for one, father time, especially in the NBA, is one big thing that your time in the NBA, especially age wise, is very limited unless you have players that are like Kobe and LeBron. But it's real tough. And DeAndre to the Rockets, man, I like it. Essentially, that gives us a physical center, bro. But I think any way it goes, man, and it's gonna be to the point to where we might have to give up Capella. And I think Capella got more upside than DeAndre in the long run. But if there's a way that we can keep Capella and get DeAndre, like I would not be opposed to getting rid of Anderson, and maybe like give him a solid backup like Nene or something like that. We can have the Twin Towers back in goddamn Houston, bro. Uh, yeah, you fucking wish LeBron, Melo, and Lillard came to ATL, bro. And that's something, bro. A lot of people are sleeping on LeBron to Houston, bro. Like you got to look at all the arrows pointing towards LeBron coming to Houston, and that's one good thing that really makes us a contenders for somebody like LeBron, especially with LeBron voicing his opinion about their losses this season, bro, and and all the type of stuff that they're going through, bro. That's really something pointing towards that LeBron might come to Houston. You got Chris Paul here, and I know Harden wouldn't be opposed to that, but there's gonna be a lot of key pieces that we gonna have to give off if we want LeBron. But it's at the end of the day, and that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't really see LeBron coming to Houston, but they still make us contenders, bro. You know, and that's one thing that I could really feel, bro. Is that honestly, if they can gel and LeBron coming to the West, dog, ooh, that would be crazy, man. And so if LeBron picks Harden for his All Star team, Houston is a lock. I wouldn't say Houston is a lock, bro, but I feel like Houston is one good place that he could go. And yeah, bro. And if some of y'all want to switch back and forth between me and Man Upstream, bro, I'm not sweating it, bro, because I know he's trying to get his stuff off the ground, bro. And I'm not saying that I'm there with all my stuff, but I'm in a semi better place than he is right now. So if y'all want to show him some love, bro, y'all can show him some love, man. I do not take that personal or offensive, bro. But everybody that wants to stay, I appreciate it, man. They was talking about that on one of them shows. They said Houston couldn't keep the team together for another year or two, even if Braun doesn't come. I believe they can. I think Houston can keep that team together, man, because one thing that Houston's been good at doing, bro, is keeping the people that they really need and letting go of the people that they don't need. Like Patrick Beverly, for instance, like he's a great defensive stand up person, but also when you brought in CP3, you can give you defense, get you dishes, man, can shoot the three, can get you a lot of points, man. He's a floor general, and there's nothing that you can do about that. So personally, that's an upgrade. I think the one person that we could have really probably used was Lou Will, but still, man, let Lou Will get his shine, bro. Lou Will is let Lou Will do what he got to do, bro. I'm not really tripping off that, man. But Tillman already said he don't mind paying the luxury tax, bro. Exactly, man. When you have a person like LeBron on your team, bro, luxury tax ain't shit, man. Cause you definite uh a video do needs to be made, bro, and I might make it. But when you have a person like LeBron who gives you, what you're gonna get from him every single time, and LeBron is one of those people that he's not the person that really wants to go out and set a scoring record. He's not the one that wants to go out and drop 50 and then let everybody worry about how they gonna survive on the team or whatever, bro. I think and Harden is the same way. So I think Harden, CP3, and LeBron could really mesh well in that situation. And I just think that. But I think what LeBron is really hoping for is that he wants to go to Houston and he wants to make Houston his own team to basically where he can be like, well, I want Melo here, I want D Wade here, I want all this, bro. Nah, that's just something that's really not gonna happen. But if LeBron wants to come to Houston, bro, I'm not opposed to it. They was coming down on CP3 hard for that locker room incident. They said Paul showed them the way, and bro, Paul. One thing I like about Chris Paul is that whatever team he on, bro, he is a loyal motherfucker, bro. And anything you sitting here, you talking bad about his teammates, or you doing this and you doing that, bro. He ain't gonna play with you, dog. And CP3 ain't no hoe. He really not. And so you're not finna sit there. You're not finna play Paul like no sucker. You're not finna play his teammates like no sucker. Like he don't know what's up. Paul know what's up, bro. So don't sit there and act like you gonna get over on the squad, bro. And he know what squad he with. Cool. He was playing for the Clippers for a while, okay. And what? So you supposed to come back and be all sentimental about it? No, bro. And that's just the way that it is, bro. Like you can't really do that, man. And so honestly, at the end of the day, bro, CP3 is gonna do what he got to do, bro. And I know Robbie G. I already told them if they want to switch back and forth between me and Man Upstream, bro, I'm not really too worried about it. But hey, I hope Man Up gets people in his stream, bro. I really do. I don't wish bad on nobody, man. But yeah, they were saying CP3 is in the head of Players Association, so he shouldn't have done that. But still, at the end of the day, bro, you're not finna sit there and you're not gonna run your mouth, period, to another grown man and act like another grown man ain't gonna do nothing about it. So if you sitting there and that's just like saying that we sitting here in a room and you say something to me, am I supposed to just sit there and be like, oh, well, okay, I'm gonna take? No, bro. These are grown men that you talking about. These are grown NBA players who have families who make all this money playing for their team. But at the end of the day, bro, these are grown ass men. Are you really gonna tell another grown ass man and talk shit to them and act like that ain't no problem and act like that's not no issue? Yeah, okay. Try that with any grown man and see what happens in that instance, bro. You gonna get into some type of confrontation and you push the wrong dude's buttons. If you soft, bro, sit there with your tight ass suit on the sideline and don't say nothing to Houston, bro. Because first off, Houston ain't no punks, bro. There ain't no punks down in Houston, Texas, period. So at the end of the day, bro, you're not gonna play that with no man. You tried to test Ariza, like Ariza was sweet or something, bro, and you trying to test Paul like Paul's sweet or something, and we already know Harden ain't sweet, but the way I look at it is Beverly was talking about busting the Rockets' ass, so I don't see the problem with Paul sticking up. Exactly, bro, and Beverly is still salty because we let his ass go for Paul, because like what? Because we got somebody better out of that deal, bro. Like, okay, Gerald Green ain't sweet neither. Jared Green from Houston, bro. So you already know he not sweet. So don't come over here and act like that you gonna sit here and you gonna talk all this shit to another grown man and expect another grown man not to react and come after you because you wanna sit here and you wanna do that. Period. You know, shit. Blake Griffin ain't nobody. Austin Rivers ain't nobody. And those they some soft ass dudes, bro. Uh, Man, if DeAndre want to come to Houston, DeAndre Jordan from Houston. So if DeAndre want to come to Houston, he gonna want to come to Houston, bro. He ain't worried about nothing what Brian got to say, bro. He'll come to Houston because he know he can contribute, bro. And honestly, if you from the H, bro, you always want to rep your city, bro. And that's with anybody. I know a lot of people from Houston, bro. They be in different states, like myself included, bro. I'm in a different state, but I'm repping Houston to the death of me, bro, because that's where I'm from. You know, and that's just how it goes, man. What's up, DeAndre Hopkins? What's going on, bro? But that's just how it goes in this industry, bro. And a lot of people love the fact that a lot of people like Gerald Green really was the trend setter, bro. Yeah, I seen that. I remember that too. Blake Griffin's sweet, bro. Blake Griffin is nothing but some white dude covered in Cheeto dust, bro. Is basically what's going on, man. I mean, yeah, they can try to trade for DeAndre, but at the end of the day, like what a lot of people don't know, especially in the NBA, man, a lot of these players contribute, like really have contribute to their future. So at the end of the day, I mean, of course, like trades is at the team discretion, but they agent can be like, look, bro, we not doing none of this, bro. We want to go here, unless the Cavs make a trade that they can't refuse, then like that's one thing. But if he really wants to go someplace, bro, he can really go somewhere wherever he really want to go. So, but still, you right in the sense that that they trade for DeAndre, they trade for DeAndre. But honestly, like it's literally like a win-win situation for us, bro. Because Capella got all the upside in the world, and he constantly improved every single time, bro. But at the end of the day, DeAndre brings something to the team that we don't have neither. So it's a win-win situation for us either way that it go, in the long run. I'm not sure, DeAndre. You might have to look that up and let me know about that. I don't know if he got banged up at all, but bro, it's a lot of stuff going on, man. But really, what I want is I want y'all opinion on this, man, because and I'm gonna ask the other Sauce community about this, bro. But what do y'all feel that DeAndre Hopkins numbers gonna look like since DeAndre the GOAT is up in here? What do y'all think DeAndre Hopkins receiving stats gonna look like, especially with Deshaun Watson at quarterback, bro? What y'all think he gonna put up? A 1,500? Maybe 2,000. Who knows? I want to know y'all opinions on it. Personally, my opinion, bro, I think he might put up 1,500 plus yards next year. That's my opinion. He might lead the league in receiving yards and touchdowns next year, in my opinion. Ooh, you say 1,600, 16 TDs? I can see it happening, bro. I can see it happening. And I think this is the reason why we got to solidify our O line, because with no O line, we can't make that happen, dog. We can't keep Deshaun Watson standing upright, bro. Then that's gonna be tough, man. So you know, 1,500, 15 TDs. That's the same thing I was probably thinking, Braylon. That's what I was thinking about too, and I think that's really a realistic number, bro. You say 19 TDs, 1,900 yards? Sounds a little high, bro, but I'm all for it. If he can do that, he can pull that off, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing. Matter of fact, I give you all the praise in the world, bro, if that happens, cause that's some big numbers, bro, for any wide receiver. So that's a good thing, man. But I feel like definitely, that's something that can be doable. You know, and especially with somebody with all the upside like Deshaun Watson, especially, he can go and do that. Fuller has like 850 yards. Maybe I think he might put up a solid rack, bro. I think. Yeah. Now you out your motherfucking mind. You said Braxton has 2,500 yards. Stop it. Get some help. I wouldn't say 1,400 for Fuller, but I say that he gets probably like a good anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 yards, bro. In my opinion. I think Will Fuller might put up some good numbers, man, because he gives Fuller exactly what he needs: vertical routes and good spacing that he can get good spacing, bro. Yeah, Hopkins is going to exploit a lot of dudes because now he has a stable quarterback that can really give him the ball and put him in the right positions, bro. A lot of people going to get exposed, real exposed. A lot of people will sit here and say, "Yeah, I'm locking up DeAndre Hopkins, bro." Blah 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 blah. But that's because they have quarterback have no time in the pocket. He can't even run the full extent of his route. So really, by the time that he's hitting that break to get out of his route, the quarterback's already under pressure or getting sacked. And yeah, and I feel like a lot of people sleep on Fuller, bro, because of his injuries and what happens to Fuller, bro. But Fuller is a good key piece to really come out and do something great for the team, man. Because we already seen what Fuller did, man. Uh, yeah, Braxton could really put up some solid numbers, bro. It's just all about utilizing him correctly, and honestly, I don't know if they might keep Ellington in that slot or if they might move Braxton in that slot, depending on if we lose Ellington. But Braxton still has the uh I guess what's the right word to use, man? It's not necessarily upside, but he has the potential to put up decent numbers to produce towards something. You know, yeah, and yeah, exactly. He's capable of doing that, to be honest. But no one knows because we haven't seen too much of Braxton because they kept him inactive and there's a lot of stuff, man. Oh, well, what is you smoking? What are you smoking? Dez for D. Shut up. I'm done with you, bro. I'm so done with you, dog. I'm so done with you, bro. You said DeAndre for Dez. I should, bro. I would, boy. I really want to kill you, bro. I know you joking, bro, but I really want to hurt you, dog. I really do. That's some crazy shit, man. I want to hurt you, dog. But it's all love, bro. Cause I fuck with you, man. When they put Braxton in the two spot, he was all right. He started doing better when he was in the slot. Yes, man. Like like really, honestly, man, Braxton is one of those quick, elusive guys, that can really get in and out of cuts. You can utilize him good on drag routes, quick slants. I just think he's going through that phase, man, because especially when it's hard, bro, to transfer from quarterback to receiver, man. And it's a lot of things that go on, but I think he should be okay. And yeah, and that's true. I heard they don't want Dez neither, bro. But that's a thing for Dez. That's actually kind of like a good thing because somebody's gonna pay Dez that motherfucking money. Somebody's gonna pay Dez a check, bro. And it's strictly because of what he's done and what his name is, not because I'm saying he's good or anything or he can produce towards something, but it's just basically off of his name, bro. That he can really that somebody would pay him that check, bro. Due to that, and granted, it's Dez, bro, but man, it's all right, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't rocked the black and red, bro, since Vic neither, man. And I really love Vic, bro. Vic is honestly like, and not saying talent wise, but or number wise, but Vic is my favorite quarterback of all time, and it's just because of how he revolutionized the game, man. He came out and he did things that nobody's ever seen before, and he really paved the way for these quarterbacks that are coming out of colleges now, that comes out and that are dual threat quarterbacks and that can really sit there and have an arm on them that can run and can be real game changers. And he's opened up the position for uh, people of color, bro. Like honestly, he was if I'm not mistaken, he might have been one of the only of like three black quarterbacks that might have got picked with the first pick in the draft. And that's just me from not really doing my research, but he's the first quarterback out of Virginia Tech to get picked up first. The first round. I mean, the first round and the first pick in the draft, man. So you know, and that like Vic just really revolutionized the game for quarterbacks. So that's why I really love Vic, and even I seen a lot of people scrutinizing him after the dog situation and everything like that. But you know I can't fault him for that, bro. Everybody makes mistakes, and everybody was really dogging him about that situation because But really, what people don't know the facts about the situation. It was his estate, but his cousin was running this operation. Even though he knew about it, he wasn't the one out there fighting dogs, and he wasn't the one that was sitting there like, oh yeah, let me do this and do that and doing all that. His cousin was really doing that, and he just turned his cheek on it and was like, all right, I'm gonna let him do what it do. But since it's on his property, you know, and it's going on his property and everything. He had no other reason to take the blame, and because of what his name was and who he was, you know, he took the fall for that. But I'm not sitting here and saying that it was okay for him to do that. I'm not saying that he shouldn't be blamed for his situation, you know. But because myself, I'm a dog lover myself. I love dogs, but at the end of the day, a lot of people make mistakes, and especially when you come from nothing to something, a lot of people make those mistakes. So I don't blame him. Not one. I do blame him for the situation that he was put in, but you know that's just how it goes, man. And he's learned from the mistakes, and you can't really blame him for none of that. So in my situation, bro, that's just how it goes, bro. And he was like, "Come on, bro, you can't say fuck them dogs, bro." But I do agree with that. That Big Ben has you know was misusing women and disrespectful to women, and that's something that I don't condone or tolerate neither. If you're being disrespectful to women and you're taking sex from women by force, that is something that I do not praise or anything like that. And it's just more on the respect thing from football. And I'm gonna tell you the person who said it best, and this was Dave Chappelle. And on his stand up, OJ came in the room, and I said, "Oh, how you doing, Mr. OJ?" Blah blah blah, and talked to him. He's like, one of his producers looked at him with disgust, and he was like, he murdered people, and he was like, with all due respect, that man ran over for 11,000 yards. So, so but it's all about the respect thing from the football standpoint. But me and Big Ben, I don't like Big Ben on that aspect from him, doing that and being very disrespectful to women. That's something I don't tolerate. And if you're doing that, I recommend you not to do that because, in my opinion, women are who run this earth. You came from a woman, and women deserves a lot more respect than what is given to some of these guys that are actually out here and doing that, man. So that's just my opinion on that. So I don't like to get too political, but that's just my opinion. GM wants to give Watson weapons. You think he'll get another wide receiver or resign Bruce Ellington? I see him if they have leftover cap room. I think their first thing to do is solidify that O line and get some secondary going in there. But if they have enough cap room to go ahead and maybe get like somebody like Allen Robinson or somebody or Darren's gonna love this shit, but a good tight end that they can probably utilize in the receiving standpoint. Who knows, man? The more targets for Watson, the better because he's the type of person that he's not just looking for Hopkins, he's looking for everybody down the field, and that's why you seen people like Fuller eat, and he was giving Fuller those chances to where he was actually going up and making plays. He was giving Ellington chances. He was giving, of course, DeAndre Hopkins don't really need chances. He just make plays, but that's one good thing that really happened. So you can't really fault him for that, man. Did you watch the latest stand up from Chappelle? Yes, I love Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is one of my favorite comedians of all time, and I've watched all four of his stand ups that he put out on Netflix. So I love Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is the man. Uh, that's just me, man. Uh, he would resign Bruce. Him and Bruce have developed an off the field relationship. Yes, I mean Bruce Ellington was a sleeper, bro. Bruce Ellington put in a lot of work, and so Bruce Ellington looked really good, man. I agree with that, but you have to admit a lot of these thoughts don't respect themselves these days. Um, yes, I can agree with that to a certain extent, where women don't might show themselves off in an appropriate in a appropriate way, but at the end of the day, these are women, and also that you have to think about the things that these women has gone through to get to that situation. So that's I'm not saying that I don't put fault on women for what goes on, but I really don't put fault on them at all. In some situations that I do, because with all this rape outrage that women are able to manipulate the system and put blame on men and men in the society, especially when you don't get due process in that situation. So that's one thing that I can say about that. But there's a lot of situations that women go through that lead to those situations to put them in those situations to where that it might seem like they're not respecting themselves, but it's also stems from people not respecting them as well. And so with women, no matter what they look like, what they're wearing, my belief is that you always respect women for what they are. It does not matter if they're coming out barely half dressed, and also no means no, bro. So a lot of people might see in that sense like, oh, she was wearing this, she wanted it. It don't matter about none of that, and everybody should respect women for exactly what they are, and they are women at the end of the day. And so that's how I feel about it. And what I feel about Andre Ellington is a good solid piece. He's very underrated, bro. He's a good receiving running back, man. He's a great receiving running back that can catch balls out of the backfield, and also that he's a very shifty dude. He can actually get out there, and if you give him some space, he will run on you, and he will make you pay for it every chance that he gets. So Andre Ellington, he's a pretty good pickup that I could see working for us. But if Deontay Foreman comes back, you know, it'll be a little bit cloudy in that goddamn running back room. I can tell you that. And as a male, you just have to keep your eyes today and think before any actions. And that's true, man. Especially as I don't know a lot about y'all, but you know, You just got to really think about it, man. Especially as a black male in in this society now, which I can imagine most of y'all are, and if you're not, this goes for y'all too, man. It's a lot of stuff that goes on with women because women. It's a tricky situation, man. It's a real tricky situation. So you always have to make sure that you're aware of everything, because at the end of the day, you 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 control you at the end of the day, and whatever you feel like can possibly get you in trouble or lead to possible injustice in anything, man, you really got to think about it. And yeah, I've seen stuff about that, about where women can do something like that to a male, and then they do something and it's bad. But at the end of the day, it really goes from this perspective that what we view as that really in many cases that is sexual harassment. Women can sexual harass men, and that's true. But in this society, guys think it's cool. Oh, such and such, she grabbed my stuff, man. So you know what I'm finna do. Blah blah blah. Man, it sucks, but the truth is the truth, man. But it's just the thing of it's just a thing of reality, man. You can't read too much into it nowadays, man, because you will get in trouble, man. Um, you said, have I seen anything on progress of Foreman? I have seen nothing, man, and I follow him on Twitter, Instagram. He'll still tweet and post every now and then, but no progress on his Achilles, man. But I think excuse me. I think he's doing okay, especially if there was something going on. The Texas organization knows, and they would figure it out from there. But I think he should be doing just fine, man. Do you think Cushion gets traded or cut? I think he gets cut. It makes more sense for him to get cut. Trading him really does nothing. I think just cutting him and just getting him out of here completely, man. That gives us 7 million in cap, if I'm not mistaken. Which I got those facts from Ray Ray. So Ray Ray can be a lying piece of shit. So you never know with Ray Ray sometimes. But no, I'm just playing. But yeah, no, that does save us 7 million in cap. So I think it's smarter to cut him because 7 million in cap goes a long way, and especially for us that we really need all the cap that we need. And these guys are surpassing him, man. These guys are surpassing Cushion. It's not just like Cushion is this, and we really got to think about it. We really don't. Cushion is a good guy. Don't get me wrong. Cushion has done great things for this organization, but at the end of the day, these younger guys are surpassing him. And when you have guys like Cole, McKinney, Cunningham, all these guys that you could potentially get in the future, what sense does that make? It doesn't make too much sense. So I think cutting Cushion and you can get some guys that fill that void. During there's not too much else that you could do in that situation. I think that's one good thing that you can do, and so I feel really confident that they're gonna cut Cushion and they're gonna really just get him out of there, man. I think it's time for him to go. I think it's time for him, J. Joe to go. I think they're gonna keep Kevin Johnson for depth purposes, and also because one season, I get it. I was frustrated at the season, but what you also got to understand, that man is still young and he still has upside, believe it or not. Um, you take it as you will, but I still believe that he still can get his stuff together and actually take this off season to recollect his thoughts and get himself healthy. He can be decent. I see Dakud getting a lot of playing time next year too as well. So look out for Dakud in the secondary too as well, especially if we don't get a corner. I mean, two corners in free agency. I would say definitely look out for Dakud because Dakud will come up and he will play. Uh, but it's been a long day. It doesn't work. Hey, trust me, man. Actually, I'm about to cut this stream off probably in the next 5 minutes, bro. But I do appreciate you for following through, man, and for all of y'all that come in the stream too. If you're about to head out, man, definitely share, like, and subscribe, bro, and tell your friends about it, man. This is a sauce community, man. Y'all gotta check out my boy Wink. Y'all gotta check out that boy Ray Ray. You gotta check out everybody, man. So I thank y'all for coming in the stream, bro. I really do. Kendall Lamb, in my opinion, bro, Kendall Lamb is gone, dog. Um, it ain't good. But one good thing that I like about it is that I like about this situation that a lot of people don't really realize is that Dorian Johnson, man, Ray Ray was high on Dorian Johnson, but the Panthers picked up Dorian Johnson, which also I think is leading towards Norwell not getting re-signed, bro, because they don't have the cap space for that. So I think that gives us real good, like time to really actually get Norwell to come here. We're still competing with a lot of other teams, man, but I think that gives us a really good shot at getting Norwell in here and getting us an All Pro offensive lineman to really build around, bro. Dakud is gonna kill it. I believe so. I really have really a lot of faith in Dakud, bro. I really do. Dave Chappelle tried to explain why he left the industry. Did you catch when he said, "What if what's happening to the women isn't the worst of it?" Oh yeah, I did catch that, man. And Dave Chappelle, he definitely left the industry, bro, due to you know, you know, they were trying to control his content, and he wasn't the main person really contributing to his content. And he didn't really want that, especially when it's your name and your brand on the show. And they thought stuff was funny that he didn't think was funny, and that he didn't want his name to be labeled on. So he was like, you know what? Everybody bashed him from walking away from 50 mil, bro. But hey, it is what it is. And who's Dwayne Johnson? Only Dwayne Johnson I know about is the goddamn Rock. That's the only Dwayne Johnson I know. Shit, and they said Kevin Hart sold out. I don't think Kevin Hart sold out. I think he was just going about the right way, bro. He's playing his cards right, bro. And at the end of the day, what these guys are doing, what a lot of people label as selling out, that man has kids. That man has a wife, man. He has 3 kids that he wants to take care of, bro. And so getting to the money is the most important. He don't give a shit about what anybody else think about him, bro. You know, you know, and it's just about what he wants to do for his family. He's providing for his family. So if people feel like he sold out, well, so be it, bro. Ellington is gonna be key. Bro, I believe so too. I think Ellington brings something too that passing out of the backfield, doing a lot of other type of shit, bro. It's gonna be good, dog. No, they try to make Chappelle look like he's crazy, just like they did with Michael. Yeah, bro. Chappelle is not crazy by far, bro. Chappelle knew what he was doing, man. Dave Chappelle knew when it was time to get out of the industry, and especially because when you don't get out of the industry, bro, they make you crazy. They turn you crazy, and especially in a lot of people get it mixed up. Like these people are are different from us. These guys are no different from us, bro. They're no different from us. They go through anxiety, depression, a lot of stuff that goes on with them. The same thing that goes on with me and y'all, and that's something that has to be talked about, bro. A lot of these young black men and older black men too as well. We go through a lot of mental changes, a lot of mental things that gets overlooked because a lot of people don't want to look at it like that. And mental health is key, man. So whatever, keep that toxic stuff out of y'all life, bro. Prosper in life, bro. Make sure that y'all actually are doing the right things that make y'all happy. Don't try to please others, bro. It's sometimes in life that you gotta be selfish, bro. And sometimes you gotta be selfish with your life, man. So always look at it, as the glass is half full, not the glass is half empty, bro. You gotta provide for yourself, man. You gotta make sure that you're okay. And if you have a family and you have a wife and kids, or you have a girlfriend and a kid, or whatever's going on, man, whatever you're going through, you always gotta focus on your situation, man, because who's gonna make it better? You are. So you always gotta think about it like that. So do you think it's okay for Jay-Z selling out to the Illuminati? I don't believe in all that shit, bro. I don't believe people sell out to the Illuminati, bro. I don't believe people do that shit. A lot of people have different beliefs, bro. But I'm a Catholic, so the way that I was brought up, I don't believe in none of that, bro. I don't believe in no Illuminati or whatever. Or I can go somewhere and sell my soul to the Illuminati and all of a sudden have 2 million subscribers on YouTube, bro. Like I don't believe in none of that, dog. Like I take life for how it is, bro. And I love every second of life, man. And I believe you get this stuff from hard work and dedication. Not nothing's given to you, bro. Um, and that's just my opinion, bro. I don't want to cloud anybody else's opinion. I know other people might have different opinions in that situation. So I don't knock anybody's opinion. That's just how I feel in certain situations, but that's just me personally, you know what I mean? But I'm about to head out of here. Is anybody got any questions, anything that y'all want to say, or that I can answer for y'all? And we're at the 55-minute mark, so if there's any questions y'all want me to answer for y'all, or anything that y'all really thinking about, or whatever, man, just go ahead and send that in, bro, and I'll answer them for you. We still got 6 minutes, bro, to the 1 hour mark. And that's probably when I'm gonna head out, bro. So I still got 6 minutes to give y'all, man. But that's just what I believe in, man. I feel like basically overall predictions for everything, bro. I think the Rockets they're able to pull it off tomorrow, bro, against the Warriors. Is that game tonight or tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. But Oh yeah, bro. No problem, Brian, bro. I appreciate you for falling through to the stream, bro. Be safe out there driving, bro, for sure, for sure. But I think the Rockets will do good, bro. I think the Texans next year, but they're gonna pick out some good free agents, man. And I think Brian Gaines, listening to his press conference, man, he had the right answers, bro. It's just all about looking what he's gonna do with his actions, man. So that's one thing, bro. If I had to redraft Clowney, Mac, or Donald, man, I would have to go with probably either Clowney or Mac, bro. Uh, Clowney or Mac, man. Those and I can't break between the two, bro. Is it the old line that was bad, or is Miller running out of juice? I don't think it's Miller running out of juice, bro. I think they have him running in the wrong scheme, man. They got him fit in a power scheme, and he's more of a zone running back, bro. He needs to run more, halfback stretches, bro. Zone weeks, a lot of other things, bro. Um, we gonna win, okay, bro. Shut the fuck. He said good stream, bro. When's the next one? I try to get one. Always probably like every couple of days I try to get in a stream, or I might drop a video every now and then, bro. Just subscribe, bro, and turn on your notifications, man, and hit see all notifications, bro, cause I go live at the most random times, or I drop a video at the most random times, bro. So whatever's going on, man, I definitely do it. And Ray, you going live, bro? Ray, you finna go live, dog? Cause I might hit up your stream, maybe, bro. Oh really? For sure. But if you going live, bro, I'll hit up your live, dog. All right, bet. So Ray is going live, bro. Make sure that y'all subscribe to Ray channel. It's Ray. What 722 442. And yeah, exactly, bro. Make sure you subscribe not just to me, bro. To Ray, Wink, Man Up, what else? Sticky, Tenny, bro. All of us, bro. We all stream. Pretty much one of us streams like every day. So you can always catch a stream from all of us, man. And like Honcho said, bro, we're a sauce community, bro. We're not individual YouTubers, bro. We're a sauce community, bro. So we just trying to make it better for the next man. And we all had the same goal, bro. So we just out here trying to, just trying to make it like everybody else, man. So so that's just pretty much the thing. But I'm about to head out of here, man. All y'all subscribe, bro, share, man. Tell y'all friends about it, bro. If they in a Houston, man, tell them, hey, go hit up Screwston Take Over Sports, bro. He talk about some real shit, and let them come through, bro, because we nothing. We a Sauce Nation, like I said, bro. It's not just no individual YouTuber, bro. And just go ahead, hit them up, bro, and tell them to drop through, bro. All the subs and everybody, bro. I really appreciate y'all, man. But y'all go ahead, bro. Y'all hit up my boy Ray, and I'm about to head out of here, man. Y'all go hit up Ray stream. Ray's always dropping that knowledge, bro. So y'all go hit up Ray stream, bro. And I'll catch y'all later for sure, man. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, bro. Oh shit, bro. How the fuck I in that shit, dog? Oh, there you go.